Hey everyone, it's Krystallee here. So this is a really common experience and problem that I've been noticing and people are experiencing. They are being shunned after decades of divorce, of being divorced, still by their adult children. And you're probably still holding the pain deep inside. It bothers you, I'm sure, on a daily basis. And it's something that hasn't gone away. And so what can you do to effectively be able to perhaps even one day reconnect with them, but get through this process so it's not lingering on? So your divorce and the aftermath of your divorce isn't still lingering on decades after that. So it's really ideal if you evolve and elevate yourself. And what I mean by that is, when they do rekindle with you, when they do reconnect or decide to have you a part of their life, it's not bringing the old version of yourself, because that old version is in the past. So let's upgrade you into the actual confident, heartwarming, generous, loving individual that you are. And let's leave the past where it is, because when they meet up with you, they don't want to bring it back up. There's no point in revisiting any parts of it or pointing blame or talking ill will of the other person or the situation that occurred. Really, it's about becoming who you are. And what is that like? Sometimes we allow this situation or event to define the way we feel about ourselves, to define the way you have an outlook on relationships as a whole. And that's when you need to recalibrate yourself to actually feel better, to actually feel more like yourself, and to actually find your inner confidence. And you maybe tried some self-help books or did traditional talk therapy, or maybe you even meditated or journaled about it, and it hasn't changed anything. You still feel this lingering onward. You still feel the hatred coming from your children. You're still feeling these negative feelings. You haven't done the actual internal mental shifting that needs to be done. The actual calibration within the mind that changes the way you think about yourself, the way you feel about the event that occurred, the way you hold yourself and show up in the world. Sometimes it's really hard to do that through your own self because you get in your own way. So getting help from a third party practitioner like myself, who can really help you understand why you respond that way, so you don't have to respond that way to life anymore. You can respond in a way that actually starts feeling more aligned in who you are. And so when you do meet up with your children, or that opportunity does arise, then you are this whole amazing total person that they want you to be, because they don't want to go into the past. Really, all they ever wanted was to hear that you're sorry that this happened, take accountability and responsibility for your role, and last but not least, tell them that it's not their fault. Tell them that they're loved. Make them feel like it wasn't anything to do with them, and that you're sorry and that you understood that they went through a lot. So we have to bring that level of compassion first to ourselves in order to give it to somebody else. That compassion starts with tuning into your own self to see why you're still holding on to the resentment, the anger, the pain, the frustration from the past, because that's still with you right now. And when you do meet up, that entire transformation can happen. So you can be this light, you can be enlightening, and you can be this different person that they don't even recognize and want to get to know. So I hope that helps you have a better understanding, regardless if you do connect with them or do not connect with them. If you're still holding on from burdens of the past, of your divorce, and people still are shunning you, get help with the way that you feel about it. Start changing and calibrating the way that you feel about yourself, And develop that self-compassion right here, right for you, because that self-compassion will start flooding into other parts of your life. Hope you're able to get some value out of that today. I'll see you soon.